Imagine a place where rivers of molten lava flow beneath massive glaciers, where the earth shakes, volcanoes erupt, and yet life continues peacefully. A land where the sun refuses to set during summer but disappears for weeks in winter. A country so young that even today, new land is still being born from the depth of the earth. Welcome to Iceland, one of the most extraordinary places on our planet, located in the North Atlantic Ocean between Europe and North America. Today, I will show you how does an incredible Iceland spends its 24 hours in a day and how much information we can collect on the certain time. Iceland covers an area of just over 1,03,000 square kilometers and is home to fewer than 4 lakhs people. Yet despite its small population, this island has captured the imagination of travelers, scientists, photographers, and adventurers from around the world. At first glance, Iceland seems harsh and unforgiving. Endless lava fields stretch towards distant mountains. Giant glaciers dominate the horizon, while waterfalls thunder through deep valleys carved by ancient ice. But beneath this rugged landscape lies a remarkable story, a story of survival, reliance, and a relationship between human and nature, unlike anywhere else on Earth. Today, we are exploring the land of fire and ice, uncovering its incredible nature, unique climate, ancient tradition, modern lifestyle, and the challenges that continue to shape this remarkable Iceland nature. To truly understand Iceland, we need to travel back nearly 20 million years. Unlike most countries, Iceland wasn't formed by the collision of continents or gradual uplift over billions of years. Instead, it emerged from one of the most active geological regions on Earth. Deep beneath the Atlantic Ocean lies the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a gigantic underwater mountain range where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates slowly pull apart. As this plate spread by roughly 2 centimeters every year, molten rock rises from deep within the Earth's mantle. Over millions of years, countless volcanic eruptions build layer upon layer of hardened lava until an island finally emerges above the ocean surface. Even today, Iceland continues to grow. Even volcanic eruption adds new layer of land, reminding us that this country is still under construction. Few places on Earth allows us to witness the planet creating itself in real life. Because of its location, Iceland experiences frequent earthquake and volcanic activity. More than 130 volcanoes exist across the island, with around 30 considered active. While this constant geological activities presents obvious dangers, it has also gifted Iceland with one of its greatest natural resources, geothermal energy, a land shaped by fire and ice. This is perhaps no other country on earth where two opposing forces exist so dramatically. Beneath Iceland suffers burns intense volcanic heat. Above it raise some of Europe's largest glaciers. This incredible contrast has earned Iceland its famous nickname, the land of fire and ice. Around 11% of Iceland is covered by glaciers. The largest of them is Vanajökull. Spans over 8,000 square kilometers, making it Europe's largest glacier outside the Arctic. Hidden beneath this immersive sheet of ice are active volcanoes that occasionally erupt, melting the ice above them and triggering sudden glacier flood capable of reshaping entire landscapes. Meanwhile, volcanic eruptions continue to transform the island. Fresh lava fields slowly cool into black volcanic rock, creating a landscape that often resemble scenes from another planet. Many Hollywood filmmakers have chosen Iceland as the backdrop for science fiction movies because its scenery appears almost extraterrestrial. But while volcanoes build the land, glaciers sculpt it. Over thousands of years, moving ice has carved deep valleys, dramatic cliffs, and winding fjords. As glaciers melt during summer, they feed countless rivers that flow over cliffs to create some of the world's most spiritual waterfalls. Every mountain, every canyon, and every coastal line tells the story of an endless battle between fire and ice. The waterfall of Iceland. One of the first things visitors notice about Iceland is water. It is everywhere, fed by glaciers, rainfall, and underground springs. Thousands of waterfalls flow across the island, each with its own unique character. Celia Landforce allows visitors to walk behind a current of falling waters, offering one of the most unforgettable preservatives found anywhere in the world. Soka-Foss crashes nearly 60 meters into a mist-filled valley, creating brilliant rainbows whenever sunlight breaks through the clouds. Further inland lies Gullfoss, known as the Golden Falls. Here, enormous volumes of glacial water plug into a rock canyon with incredible force, demonstrating the raw power of Iceland's river. For Icelanders, waterfalls are the most tourist attraction. They represent the life-giving force of glaciers and rivers that have sustained communities for centuries. Unlike the golden beaches found in tropical destinations, Iceland coastlines are dramatically different. At Reynisfjara beach, the sand is completely black. This unusual color comes from the volcanic basalt that has been broken down over thousands of years by the relentless power of the ocean. Towering basalt columns rise behind the shoreline like enormous stone organs, while giant sea stacks stand offshore battered by powerful Atlantic waves. According to Icelandic folklore, these sea stacks were once trolls who ventured into the daylight and turned to stone when the sun rose. Whether or not the legends are true, the landscape itself feels almost mythical.